Hello mates, my name is Risk and welcome back to the beginner's guide. So I'm pretty sure this video will be the last video, which means the ending of this game. If you remember previous video, we reached chapter 11, where I didn't continue it or anything. I just reached chapter 11 and I ended the video there. So I don't really know anything about chapter 11 other than it's called lecture. So we're going to go in there hard and blazing guns and whatever. But before we go in, I just want to remind you to like this video if you enjoy my videos, because it really helps a lot. And I said that before we go to the chapter because I know that once we go into the chapter he'll start talking, because that's what he usually do. Items you love at members only prices. Alright, why did you come here today? Well sir, I will tell you once I move my monitor. Oh, never mind. Actually, I don't. This chat system is improved because my camera is blocking a little bit from the left screen. Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relations more meaningful? No, you came here to become perfect. Bitch, this workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. Okay, sorry. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, whoa, this person is better of a human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that way in your, oh shit, don't go too fast. What do you know who is developed as a person that, fuck? Compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful. I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp, and the question is not how to do it, how do we do it?
About halfway through the game, the perspective shifts.
Okay, but how do we? Oh God! But how do we do it effortlessly? This is easy. This is so easy. This is so easy. Being perfect is effortless.
And
all right.
You play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
I thought the student is like this giant hole thing in the sky, but that is pretty amazing. Like, I thought Dakota only makes like very simple games. But look at that shit! It looks like something you see from... I don't know. I really don't know. So let's answer the question. This is the key. Who do I achieve it with no effort? Alright, I'm going to press 1 because 1 is like have color. Actually, never mind. I don't know if it like really changed something if I choose something without a color. This is a key. Who do I achieve it with no effort? I still love you. It's just that you make me feel cold in the inside. Being alone must be awful. I still love you. That is weird. Alright, thank goodness all of you perceive me as being wise and intelligent. Drinking is not hurting my life. If you are torturing yourself trying to find the right solutions for your life, you're not doing it right. I really don't know. All of them doesn't sound like a great answer. Like, I don't even answer him, like I'm just telling him stuff. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. Is there like a weird relation going between the teacher and the student? Like, not in a teacher-student kind of a connection, like more, I don't know. Seek out only one thing. What is the easiest, simple path forward? Ew, I'm developing a kyst. I don't know what that means. Anyone want to smoke some weed? Sorry, I had to go for that option. What if I'm not a good teacher? Do what is easy, do what is simplest, feel what is true. Holy shit, you guys, something is coming out of the bag. Maybe 3. Nothing, no one. It's coming for you, it's going to destroy you. Everyone run.
I fell pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
Okay. Why would Dakota made it though? Like, is it something that...
This one took a lot longer
never mind.
than all
I know the
others
answer.
for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
I want to try this ladder. No, doesn't go up. Alright, so we're going on stage and we'll probably going to get... No, I thought there will be like one dude. Alright, the performance is beginning. Oh, excuse me for that. Please, places, please. In this scene, you will be playing as me. We are at a gathering of professionals. Holy crap. First, you'll start out learning against this wall. Sure. That is a one lovely wall. I'm gonna take you home tonight. Alright, so do I just bash it? Good, stay right there. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Hello? Sorry, I have to leave. Where's the bathroom? What are you doing? You're deflecting. You're not saying what actually on your mind. Stop dancing around it and have a conversation with this person. Do it again. I like you a lot. No, that's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. There were a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. Sure. Now talk to her again. So I need to bump to her. Oh, okay, never mind. You must have worked really hard to get where you are. I'll bet you've learned to lean into the pain. Oh, what are some sacrifices you had to make? You're messing it up again. Excuse me, Mr. Director. It's pretty hard talking to a brick wall, alright? I get nervous around brick walls. You'll freak her out and the conversation gets too personal that quickly. Sorry that I didn't read that. Hopefully you can pause the video and read that yourself. I wanted to try something. Whoa. Okay, I thought like the floor is raising upwards, but everything was just going down. Alright, so what would you like to do now, Mr. Director? I mean, it's your movie after all. There is nobody in the crowd. Oh, I did not notice that. Oh, there's a lamppost, so it means that's the ending. Or hopefully we can reach it like now it won't go away like super far away. Oh, so I just go? Oh, I saw something like a shadow of something. Alright, I'm just gonna go. Oh, okay, I probably should run faster. Okay, yes. Now this is working. This is
with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer.
That is kind of...
But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
God damn it, Coda, man. Mobius trip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click on the game to begin. Oh, the sound sounds really epic. I really want to open my eyes, but I won't. So what, like, the thing about Coda is that, well, I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. It's a bit weird when I'm trying to talk, but I have eyes closed. Should I open my eyes? Yeah, I probably should. Oh, God. Why would I miss something like that? Help, I'm blind. I can't see anything. What's going on? So basically, I was about to close my eyes and then get smashed into this. Alright, so But it told me to close my eyes. Come on, man.
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise. And
Help,
there
I'm
is
blind.
a solution, by the way.
Alright, there was a giant door, and then my vision went black. I can't see anything. What's going on? Help. God, help me! Engineer! Come on! Now what you doing? Please, someone talk to me! No! Alright, let's try that again. Alright, so... Oh, there's a lamppost, so we need to get up there. That's easy as that. Just go up there. Help, I'm blind. Let's go! Here we go! Truth. The only way to stop it is to speak something that is honest. I am bursting with creativity. I can't keep making those. My work is always fun. I can't keep making those. Yes, that's it. That's the truth. Alright. I don't feel it anymore. I'm out of it.
I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So, where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
So, like, you can really know a person through those games. Like, that is crazy, man. Alright, so we need to keep talking to him. So we're basically right now saying the truth as Coda, I guess. I haven't been honest. I can't figure out how to say the thing. I thought it was going to be easy. I haven't... Oh, okay, so I'm gonna choose one of them. Okay. You're doing it. It's working. What are you doing? Yeah, we're going to be okay. So it's not going to smash on us.
His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
Every time, like, it takes him more... Like, every time he completes a game, it takes him more time to complete a new one. Is that, like, shows that he's out of ideas or, like, getting desperate of making them? Or... I don't know. Hello, where am I? What is this? Let's say hello. See if there's someone here. And nope. I'm on heaven. I think. I can't see the ground below. Where did this island come from? How do I get out of here? Hello, is anyone here? Oh, whoa. There is more islands. That is cool. Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to one. What's wrong? You look lost. Sure, because that's what happened to me. I'm lost. I'm completely out of ideas. Oh, that's kind of a lost. When I try to create, I feel empty. I have nothing left to give to my work. I've completely out of ideas. Oh no. Well, what happened? Did something change? There was a machine that kept me going and it stopped. I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me to start it again. Wait, you're looking for a machine. I think I know where it is. It isn't far. That is great. So we are going to find our creativity again, or something like that. You have to take me to it. I need to see it to know why it stopped. That actually is much cooler. So I'm gonna choose that one. I can take you to it, but that
Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
I don't know. It doesn't matter what I say, does it? We're going to end up there one way or another. Up where? I pressed 3 and it said deal. Okay. That is weird. Perfect. Come along. I'll show you. I'll show it to you.
Because from my perspective at the time and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Alright. First you have to close the door. First you have to open the door. First you press the switch on the inside. Can you tell? Okay. Sure. Okay, now what? Now we close the door. Alright, what's next? Now just close the first door. Now just open the second door. Now just press the switch here. Yeah, sure. That is weird. I actually had to like tell him the answer rather than
yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
I can't believe, that was so simple. I can't believe I never solved it before this. Okay, here we are. What are you talking about? There's no machine here. Those are just words on some walls. There is no machines here. I'm completely out of ideas. Where did this island come from? This is my choices, like. Trust me, you'll see. You have to say that your work is fun and easy. You have to say that game development is simple and joyous, and that you love it 100% of the time. Okay, making game is simple. Alright, wait, what is it? Alright, making games is effortless. You have to say development is easy, so... Okay, this feels wonderful. What it says over there? You have to open the door. There is no machine. Oh, it's more stuff that I said. Okay, that feels wonderful, but it wasn't true. Why did I feel so awful when I said that? Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. Keep saying that creation is easy. When I make games, I feel completely energized. I'm constantly excited and enthusiastic about my work. It is easy. It never stops to be easy. Hey, I broke the first wall. Yeah, that is wonderful. Keep going.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like, video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
Every time I make something, I feel better about myself. Just never stop creating and you'll never feel bad. It's such a simple solution. That is actually pretty cool that I say something and then I break the walls.
Someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
None of this is helping. Patience, you have to trust me. I promise this will work. Please continue. Pain breezes offer any sacrifices made for this game for my work are worth it 100% of the time. It always pays off eventually. More! Keep going!
I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
There is no shame, no fear, no guilt. I will be saved by my work. I believe this unquestionably. I am being vesseled for certainty. I will be saved by my work. Incredible. I reached the lamppost. That is... Oh, that's the prison! That's it. I'm free. I'm free.
But it didn't stop.
Oh.
After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
Alright, let's see it. The machine. So the machine is an entire level by itself. Guard. Ma'am, glad to see you have arrived safely. We're captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you like. I intend to be quick. I intend to be quiet. I intend to be brutal. I intend to be quick. Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press, so we might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing that you should know about the machine. It calls itself Coda. Alright, let's just get over those fools because they don't know shit. So, the machine is like the brain. It's basically...
And of course, it's the machine.
You stopped feeding us. Your work was keeping us alive. Your work was keeping us healthy. Those people out there, can you imagine the pain, what pain you've put them through? It was only because of your creations that any of us could make it through every day. How could we possibly go back to trusting you to do this job? So here's what needs to happen. You need to go to the people who are out there and apologize to them. You have to admit to people that you allowed them to suffer. I've been so alone. I apologize for leaving me. Apologize for leaving me, not I apologize for leaving me. No, nothing? Think carefully. I know how to hurt you. I've seen the thing you fear. Alright then, I will apologize to the people on your behalf. My follower, my friends? Is there like a... my followers, you're not my friends. It falls on me to deliver bad news. The machine will not apologize to us. The machine refuses to admit that it deliberately hurt us. But this is not important. We are stronger than it think we are. We will find a way to live without it. We do not need its games. Let us pay it retribution. Let us show it what we are. Are you going to like attack him now? Follow me. We will destroy the machine. Yeah, I say 2. Let's go for 2. He doesn't deserve this. Like, is this like all those people, including the player I'm playing right now? Is this like being like depression? Is this loneliness? Is this one of the bad feelings that make him feel pain? Oh god, it just feels so...
You can click to fire the gun.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. Destroy his creation. So basically I'm destroying his world that he have created to protect himself. I think to protect himself. I'm not sure. Oh god. Alright,
so... now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head. and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation. And so, as I'm thinking this, I realized that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work? So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
So what is he afraid of? Put down your weapon. Wait, the lamppost is his weapon? Or was it saying... No, I think he was saying that to me. Oh god, why am I...
Why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need. To be told that my work is good. That I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something... I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy. So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
Okay. Alright, the video is going very long, but I don't give a shit. Let's make this video long, because why the fuck not? I just hope this is not...
I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
Well, I hope this is not like Coda's last game, because, you know. So, I'm just going to go and see through, like, see what kind of conclusion Coda, like, understands now after, like, making the previous game.
Has a maze in it. Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise, so the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played, it actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Right, they went through the bridge.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze? The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code.
Randomly
Like
guess?
the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Alright. 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7. It would have taken you forever to guess that code without like any hints whatsoever. So he really like didn't want like him to like pass this. I don't know if like the narrator has like like how
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem.
Okay.
I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
Like, did Coda knew that probably Coda
Was I
knew
a
that
failure for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean. And he wouldn't.
what 3 dots?
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left, and it felt somehow like I had failed.
Yeah, I can see why he can like he felt like he failed. But my question is like, did Coda knew that the narrator and forgot his name? Was it David? I'm not sure, but did he knew that he can modify the game, because that's the only way he could go through that. So yeah, yeah, Davey. Dear Davey, thank you for all your interest in my games.
That you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
I need to ask you not to speak to me anymore. Okay. But why? I wonder.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt. It felt
doing
as though
something good.
I were responsible for something important and valuable.
Even if
The people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
you've so infected my personal space that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere hidden between games. If there was an answer, a meaning, would it make you any happier? Why would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Giving them something that is not yours to give, violating the one boundary that keeps me safe. Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them? I thought Coda added lampposts.
And then you stopped, and I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all.
Would you simply...
Less than nothing.
Would you simply let them be what they are? He means the game. When I am around you, I feel physically ill. You desperately need something and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. So Davey is the one broken? I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine, you're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that
I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
But I do hope that one day it clicks and that you make peace with the thing you are wrestling. And when you finally see what I'm talking about, don't say anything. Okay,
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work. Is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please, I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Gosh. Epilogue? What is this? Like, so... just like Davey showing Coda's work to other people, like made the thing worse, or
more love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
This door is red. Alright, let's go through it. I'll probably have to divide this video to 2 parts because over 40 minutes. Holy shit.
Solution.
Like, I don't get it because...
I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons.
So, like, I don't get it. Like the idea of like where it's gone wrong. Like maybe I don't know. Like if Coda making games like was the thing that shows he's desperate.
The disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
But what I'm trying to say, like, did it go wrong when when Davey started showing the game to people, or not, or because he thought Coda was depressed after the prison game, like because he made the prison games and things like that. Like Davey thought Coda is ill. Oh God, man. Is this game made by Coda? Because Davey said that this was the last game that he made, like that the previous game was the last game that Coda made, or
if
I think...
I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
Let's see what's behind this. Oh, more stuff to go through. Alright. Well, so... I don't know what now. Like... Like, did he make this game to try and, like, contact Coda again?
And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for. And so I'm just gonna... Okay.
Will we not hear Davey from now on? Was this level even made by Dakota or Davey? I don't know. Let's go through the gates. I don't know if it will change something. God, this is longer than I expected. This is way longer than I expected, and my timer doesn't work. Great. Like, right now I know Davey's like have this feeling like he wants to like go back in time and wish that he knew what he was doing, because he really wanted Coda to keep making games. It's not only like just Coda making games, like to maintain the friendship, because he basically like, I have no idea if he started feeling desperate when Davey started playing his games and demanded more or something like that, or just basically taken out of the like his ideas and things like that. But we know that Coda started like made the final game, and because Davey showed to so many people Coda's game. So yeah, I remember this. This was from the level that Davey found something a bit human in the bug Coda left in the game. Like when you went inside it, you started floating upwards, and then it showed you how much you're small compared to the entire map. Whoa. Oh yeah. Well, we don't have Davey anymore to like guide us, so I'm trying to understand this meaning. Like we don't have information if Coda made this game, but I'm assuming Coda made this game. Actually, I don't know, because I remember Davey saying something about Coda making his last game. God, this is so big. And no, this is not what she said. This is not the time for that joke. Even though some of you will write that in the comment section. Well, you are very, very small. Was that the ending?
Turn back. Turn back from this cave.
I really hope this project would not have been possible without the following individuals: Matthew Barry, Drain Roth, Hallian Heron, Richard Flanagan, Jesus. Oh shit, I didn't read the name. So what I wanted to say is I hope Davey is able to make contact with Coda again, because Davey didn't have any bad intentions. He just felt like he's helping Coda out. But what he was the exact opposite from helping out. So, and I think it angered Coda that Davey saw Coda as an ill person. No matter how you look at it, Davey did something wrong. As much as you would like that not to be true. So, like, I don't know if Coda is like still like angry on Davey because he thought he's an ill person, or because he showed the work to so many people, or a combination of both. But the game main thing is to say I'm sorry to Coda, and I hope Coda will see this game. I really hope he do, and I hope he take his apology, because even though it seems like Davey was doing this out of self something, like it gains him satisfaction. Davey says he know what kind of a person he is now, and he's truly sorry to Dakota, and he really just wants to bring back like the old time where Coda just kept making games and Davey just keep playing them. Whether or not Coda like accepted his apology or not, like I don't think we'll know. Because it's kind of a personal stuff, so I really need to end it here, because I have about 1 more minute of recording time, because then my facecam stopped working. So thank you mate so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you had fun, leave a like if you would like to see more games from Davey, and subscribe to join the RiskRim if you are new to this channel, and I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.